I guess the key thing here, the conical shape, is that the you have you start with this V here. I'm thinking about this V and then this loop here, and it's usually skewed to one side. The flower. Okay, so then you could also have the flowering bud, which is like a conical thing, and on the side it looks like this. And then it also can be done in a more heart shape. So when you're looking down at the flower, it sometimes looks like this. So the heart shape, then you use two lines, two S-shaped lines to form the heart. And then the third thing of this might be maybe the easier way is to use a question mark. So yeah, this looks like a question mark.
I can do that. Question mark.
So a single stroke, you get the first question mark, right? So that's what I did here, from here to there, and then you add these lines. It forms the flower. So maybe that's what we'll use for this. That's the easiest.
Okay.
And then there's a little thing in the middle. Usually it's yellowish in color. So, all right, so let's do that. Try doing that then. All right, so that's, so you have to do a question mark in one stroke. So that's the tricky part. That's the tricky part. Right?
That's hard.
That's hard.
This
is,
That's very hard.
So you use a light ink. You can practice.
Can we cheat your pencil?
So you can try fooling around with this, but this will be things to loosen up. So it's basically, right, it's a question mark like this, right? So it's a go like that, very quick, yeah. And then you usually get an angular thing here. This is curve, angular, and then you just another curve here, and then the curve here.
So I have to practice that.
So that's the trick.
One stroke.
One stroke. All right, so let's do it over here then. So it's very tricky because you have to do the whole thing, right, in one stroke. I think this probably may be better if it's not done on rice paper, because rice paper you have to control the water as well.
Very hard.
Very hard. But on regular paper it might be easier, but then you have to go like this relatively quickly in a fluid stroke, because you cannot be doing this like that, right? So it doesn't look good. It will look better if you have one stroke. So you go like that. So you just like that, and then
太简单了。
太简单，so easy.
and then another angular stroke, somewhat like angular, and then this guy. Like that, and this guy. So it's skewed to one side, so usually it's skewed to one side, yeah, like that.
Interesting.
And then you just put a dot here and there, and then that's the flower. And then there's also a little center here, so you can put a little dot there, yeah. So that's the, all right, so yeah, you basically have to make sure you have enough water on your brush. It cannot be too dry. If you make it really dry, then you don't have enough ink to go all the way around with this stress. Yeah, make it real dry, and then you might get a dry brush kind of effect. May not be as good. Has to be pretty quick in terms of. Pretty quick like that. So. And then you can also try to do it in, I also pointed out here that it's kind of an irregular flower sometimes, so you can make it a little more angular and wavy like this on the edge. So that's the other way you do it. Draw a question mark with an angular thing like that, and then that will also work. Gives you some reasonable looking flower. So like that. So that's that. Alright, so the other thing is you do this heart-shaped flower, which is two basic forms from two S-shaped lines.
They're different flower, right?
I guess this is supposed to be the same, but
Sunflower.
yeah. So there's an S shape like this, and then this S shape like that. And then you draw a little thing here, and then the center of the flower pokes through from there. And then now you draw the trumpet like that. So that's that. Okay, all right. So and then the last thing we could probably put some coloring. That's what I did with this guy here. Maybe let's not worry about that.
This one.
That's what the bud. Okay.
Yeah.
So the bud would be. So I tried to go from. From first and then like that. Alright, so that's, let's see, right over here. So I go, so this is, actually I messed up, but that's alright. Okay. And this guy actually should be a little more like that.
这好难。
So something like that.
这好难。
对，这个不要紧。
So you hold the brush vertically as if you're doing Chinese writing, and then you just have to use your wrist like that. So let's say like that. You have to anchor the arm like this, and you're only using this part of your only using this part of your hand. So question mark. Okay. And the leaves actually quite hard to do, so but you know, let's
Are
not
you
worry about that.
gonna do the snail?
Oh, the snail, okay, the snail.
是像
So that's a little color then.
That brown color?
Yeah, brown color. So I think what we're trying to do is, so you see the snail
snail is
is
so cute.
a spiral, right? So we'll do the spiral with one go. So do we put it on the flower maybe? Huh? Maybe too small probably. I probably should do a bigger flower.
So like a flower.
Let's just do the snail by itself on a separate thing. So I think we just go like that. And then they use ink to draw the
Body.
body. That, and then you have to dry this off real good. And then put the ink to put the two antennas.
Oh, cute. You look like a cinnamon bun at the beginning.
And then if
It
it's
turned
like,
into a snail.
if it's the French snails, then it's very beautiful with a very nice pattern on the shell. It's kind of like this. Amazing, these French snails. Taste very good also.
With some garlic.
Garlic, yeah, butter, and things like that.
Oh yeah, nice looking
Nice
snail.
looking, yeah, snails, yeah. Okay, so maybe let's see if I can try to do
Oh, we draw the snail
Reverse,
first and then the
reverse the
flower.
process.
That would be easier
little
that way.
cheating.
Yes, yeah.
That's okay.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, that's
Draw
good.
the snail
Draw the snail
first and then the
first.
flower.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
That's the
Okay.
way to do it, yeah.
That's the right way. It's a smart way.
Yeah, that way you can then just connect over here, and then you know, this part is easy to do.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That would be
There you
better.
go. There you go.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. This is the smart way.
That's very nice.